him, and we look at our tail of the tape. 5'5" for Oscar, 5'9" for Reese Machen. 26 years old, also has that big reach advantage. Our tail of the tape for this fight brought to you by Howler Head Whiskey. Let's get our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by Howler Head Whiskey, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Featherweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 145 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, by way of Nashville, Tennessee. Today, he makes his amateur debut. Here is Reese Machen. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, and he too weighed in at a perfect 145 pounds. Fighting out of Baytown, Texas, today he too makes his amateur debut. Here is Oscar Villanueva. Your referee in charge of the action, JJ Ferraro.
All right, JJ Ferraro with the assignment, second fight. We've got 8 total amateur fights for you, 3 pro fights. Instantly we go to the ground here.
Yeah, Villanueva obviously wanting to show off that ground game right off the bat with like a linebacker tackle from across the cage, takes off running at Reese Machen.
Yeah, Reese looks really big for 145, right?
I can't tell if he's really big or if Oscar's maybe a little small for 145, but yeah, there is a definite size difference in here.
Break, and to the center we go. By the way, Reese in those blue gloves, Oscar in the red.
Yeah, both guys, a lot of anticipation from both guys. You can see a lot of pinned up energy in these guys.
First fight energy is real right now.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it makes it worse when you're both debuts, because not only do you have it about yourself, there's no tape on the other one either.
Yeah. They're just like us. We're just looking for an Instagram and trying to find something. Halfway point. Sorry, Michael.
No, good. You're both guys kind of throwing just single punches there. Nice double leg elevated slam from Oscar Villanueva. Tries to get the mount.
Slips
very
over.
Quick, yeah, very quick reaction there from Reese.
Talking about the assisted knee there, just clean it up a little bit.
It's always tough as an amateur that, you know, the modifications they make to the rules about assisted knees and pulling your opponent into the, you know, into your knees. I mean, it's always a tough transition to make, because surely he's sparring with pros. They're practicing it, and it just comes naturally in practice. Not a lot of knees in practice, but still the motions are being done.
Ooh, good high kick, just misses, followed up by a right for Machen. 30 seconds left. Round 1.
Ooh, big left from Villanueva. Got a little recognition there from Machen. Nice right hand by Oscar right there at the end of the round. All right. First round jitters of the debut out of the way.
Yeah, definitely going to be, I think, a more settled down second round. But first, let's take a look at our highlights for round 1.
Yeah, the story of round 1 is these 2 big takedowns from Oscar Villanueva. I mean, I think he controlled a little bit of the time on there. He also landed some big punches on the feet. You know, very close round. Didn't do much damage, but you know, even that being said, neither guy did any damage. So I think those big takedowns are the difference in round one. I think that's an Oscar Villanueva round.
For Reese, he wants to fight professionally. That is his goal. You know, some guys will fight to fight and they love it. But when you have a guy who knows like a clear path, especially a guy that has been watching Fury and he knows that you can go from debut to the UFC to 4-1 in the UFC like Josh Spann in a span of 4 years.
Yeah.
So it is very possible.
Yeah, if you're a new MMA fighter and
man,
big right hand.
Oh wow, look at that power from Reese.
Reese trying not to chamber that knee. You can tell he wanted to. Oscar back on his feet.
Another big one for Machen.
Yeah, it looks like adjustments that have been made, and you know, this just tells you what kind of fighter he is and what kind of student he is. Reese Machen.
So he did tell it's Machen, like the month. Yeah, that I was looking at my notes. I was like, I remember him telling us. So sorry, Reese. I think I was saying it wrong too earlier.
I was saying it right, and then I changed it because I was like, surely Raheel knows this.
Yeah, that was my fault. I checked my notes. I was like, it says Machen. So that's on me, Reese. So don't hit me with that big right like you just did against Oscar. Oscar Villanueva now in a lot of trouble. 1 minute gone.
Yeah, nice adjustments here from Reese Machen into round two. Oscar not able to close the distance here. You can see those punches and kicks are slowing down quite a bit. Oscar closes the distance here. Undoubtedly would rather have this fight on the ground.
Definitely reaching now with that right is Reese, and maybe that is some of that. Hey, the endurance, cardio might have been blown a little bit. That's a big action-packed minute and a half there.
Yeah, Oscar Villanueva firing back with a two-punch combination himself, landing that overhand right. Reese Machen, the longer of the two fighters, needs to use that jab a little more. Trying to make sure Oscar stays out of that pocket, because it is in that pocket where those takedowns are initiated. See, both guys are feeling the gas a little bit from that exciting first round and the first part of this round.
Under 30 seconds now. Oh, man, good connect there from both guys. But it looks like Oscar took the worst of the exchange.
Yeah, Oscar was hurt, and you could see it visibly on his face. That shot was a purely defensive shot. He's going to try to get this last 10 seconds gone, because that definitely hurt him right there at the end of round two. Just a couple seconds left, but talk to me, this is a 1-to-1 fight so far. A round apiece. Oscar Villanueva doing a good job of being able to withstand that last 30 seconds, because he took a big right hand from Reese Machen, and it almost put him down.
You see that stand-up starting things off for Reese Machen.
Yeah, Oscar turned his back and almost, I mean, that's a big no-no, so luckily he turned around really, really quick, because then if you're face down and the guy who just hit you is behind you, they're usually going to stop that. But not the case here. Oscar did a good job of surviving that round there at the end. They didn't show up. There's another big shot there at the end. Oscar shot in again, got it to the ground, was able to survive the last 30 seconds, but one round apiece. And not exactly sure what these guys were pointing at. They were something to do with somebody's toe.
Let me count them.
Yeah.
No, see 20 total toes. So
yep.
Hopefully we're good.
See the debut third round for both fighters. And no matter who wins this, I mean, I think this is best case scenario for both fighters. You know, of course, they would love to get a quick knockout or a quick finish. But, you know, getting 3 rounds of experience in your first fight is
man.
Big double leg takedown there from Oscar Villanueva.
Ooh, and Reese almost made that cardinal sin, posting with that off elbow, and that could have been bad. We've seen it happen before. When you're getting slammed, please don't post. It's usually your left elbow that's good. It's gonna snap or pop out.
Yeah, we've seen a pretty nasty injury from that in Dallas. Well, we thought the guy would never fight again, and 8 weeks later we look and he's on somebody's car.
Yeah. Man, why am I blanking on his name?
I just had
the best dancer in MMA.
Yes.
Remember, he would always dance out.
Yeah, him and his brother both were on a roster.
Oh, big punches there for Reese Machen.
Yeah, good hips by Oscar Villanueva. Reese thought he was going to suplex him and maybe use the momentum to come up on top. And good hip movement from Oscar. He's back on top now and needs to deal out some punishment here.
Oh, big up kick.
Oscar needs to push that knee down and get over that knee.
Man, I don't want to use my Instagram to look up that guy's name. I'm thinking so hard. From Oklahoma. He and his brother, as you mentioned, have been on Fury cards.
It'll come to me in a minute.
I know, same.
Because I was just thinking of it.
His first name starts with an M. Remember that. Good break there. Trying to get some big punches here. Oscar Villanueva in great position. 45 seconds left in this fight. Raining down shots of terror.
Man, he is wanting to finish this. And he is right in front of his coaches, and he is extra fired up. There's 28 seconds left. He wants to finish this. And man, what a surprise after the way round 2 went. Oscar Villanueva bouncing back here. I mean, a dominant third round.
10 seconds left. Just has to hold on here. And should be riding his way to his first win as an amateur. Oscar Villanueva, good third round.
Wow.
Man, what a response.
Yeah, Oscar Villanueva, depending on his wrestling here, really good wrestling, really good ground and pound there in the third. Reese Machen not having an answer for that takedown in the third round, but man, after the second round, it just felt like Oscar just had nothing left in the tank. And he comes out revitalized here as a smaller fighter of the two, and you know, picks up that double leg and slams him to the mat, and then he got reversed. Was able to mitigate this damage, make some space, and right here directly into a takedown again, got this back to the mat and never went the other way. Really nice third round from Oscar Villanueva.
All right, so we'll see how the judges scored this one in just a second. Still have 6 more amateur fights heading your way. 3 pro fights as well on our prelims broadcast. And then we head to UFC Fight Pass at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time as Justice Torres takes on Bilson Indrick-Joni for the 145 strap. But first, let's see how the judges scored this one. Here's Wayne Leggett.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision, brought to you by Howler Head Whiskey. All 3 judges scored the fight 29-28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Reese Machen.
So the judges gave the first 2 rounds to Reese. And yeah, wow, surprise there.
Yeah, I mean, can't explain that one, but good fight for both guys, and be interesting to see where they go from here.
Myron.